Hi, I'm George, the Weather Dad, to talk about a big change coming across the eastern half of the U.S., and it's going to be a pleasant one. We could maybe even start turning off our air conditioners here, certainly in the Great Lakes and possibly even the Midwest, and of course also up into the Northeast by Wednesday, Thursday. It's going to be interesting to see how nice it's going to be, especially at night when you should be able to open up your windows. All right, here we go. Temperatures starting on Wednesday. You kind of see some nicer, cooler colors up towards the north, up in the high plains and Great Lakes. It's still kind of sticky and muggy here in the Midwest and points towards the south as well as to the southeast. But look what happens here on Thursday. This cold front, and it's a good one too, is going to be pushing its way through, driving in some below normal temperatures. Normal highs right now in the Ohio Valley. We're looking at mid to upper 80s for highs and mid 60s for the evening lows. It's not out of the question that here in the Ohio Valley we may sneak a low down into the upper 50s. It's going to be that nice. But here on Thursday you see the big change. To the north, nice, and to the south, muggy, and it's going to continue, but it's going to be pushed a little bit further towards the southeast as we're seeing some cooler temperatures down into the Tennessee Valley. Not sure how far south this is going to go as far as the cooler temperatures. The front itself will continue to sag down in this area, and that also poses a problem of its own, and I'll talk about that here in a little bit. By Saturday, again, you see some pretty nice temperatures across the area. Now, it's not going to be really cold. It's going to be just really quite pleasant with the key factor, lower humidities. And as we head on into Sunday, still pretty much the same way. The heat continues to build off towards the west, and I think that's eventually going to work its way back into our area. But notice this patch of yellow down in the southeast. That reflects cloud cover and could be looking at quite a bit of rain as well. Precipitation, speaking of rain, here on our Wednesday, we could be looking at some severe weather in the Great Lakes region, especially southern Wisconsin, Minnesota, Iowa, and that's going to push its way down into Illinois, Indiana, as well as Ohio. This is on Wednesday. By Thursday, it gets pushed off more towards the east, some lingering showers there. You kind of see what's going on here in the Mid-Atlantic region, and that's also going to scoot up towards the northeast as well. Here on Friday, that low that you see right there in Kentucky is going to pick up some more moisture, and that's going to help more rain down into the southeast as well as the Mid-Atlantic region too. Here on Friday, by Saturday, you can kind of see here that front gets kind of hung up down in this area. And right now the models aren't showing anything, and something may not even develop, but anytime you get a front down into the Gulf of Mexico and up into the southeast coast, it could spin up something. Right now the models aren't showing anything, but we certainly do need to keep an eye on that as we head on into the weekend. You see all that precipitation down in this area. It's a little bit concerning, but again, we will certainly keep an eye on it. But it's going to be drying out. I think this next weekend is going to be pretty nice. Next system there pushing its way into the high plains. So there you have it. Big change coming. It's going to feel great. So start thinking about turning off the ACs in the Great Lakes region starting tomorrow on Wednesday, and then also on Thursday, Friday through the rest of the weekend. Temperatures are going to feel pretty nice, especially at nighttime. I'm George, the Weather Dad.